Hey guys, Buff from Game Ed today, bringing another video, and today we're going into how to win Warzone 2.0 games. This is going to be a great gameplay clip here with me and Ghillie here running in a duo game, and I'm going to walk you through the best tactics, kind of just walk you through the gameplay itself, what we did here to get this pretty crazy win. Ended up being a 12 kill win between the two of us, and was just a good example of teamwork and circle rotation here, especially in the end game. So jumping off the bat here, you'll see me using later in the video when we finally get our loadout. I'm using the MCR Fight Light or the 5.56 Icarus. I'll be showing that build later on. I'm still in the process of fine-tuning for the best attachments. You will notice the recoil is a little bit out of control in this build, so I've gone back and refined it a little bit since, but I'll be bringing that video out in a different time. So this one's not really focused on a weapon, more so tactics. So here in the beginning of the match, we landed, and Ghillie went down quick. We went for one of these safe breaker contracts, and Ghillie got taken out by like 3 teams. Here I am with limited weapons, and he called them out before he died, so I'm able to down a guy there with the AUG 9mm, and then I'm going to drop this airstrike and reposition. So the key here, and I think I'm going to be doing a series basically covering the autonomy of a firefight, essentially about do's and don'ts in firefights and walking you guys through firefights. But this is a key example here of what you want to be doing is sticking and moving. So I'm going to shoot, and then I'm immediately going to reposition. You see here I go about 90 degrees to the other direction of them, so they're still at this point going to be looking for me in the previous direction, and they're staying in the same house. With that airstrike, they would have had to go inside. So here, I reposition, I have high ground, I have tactical advantage, and I ended up shooting a little earlier than I wanted to because he saw me there, but I'm able to get shots on him, and I can hear this guy climb the ladder, so I'm able to down him pretty quick. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and loot him really quickly, see what he has. I'm still listening for his buddy, whether or not he pushes or where he goes. And I'm just kind of crouch walking, trying to listen, see what I guess hear what I can hear and see if I can see him. And I heard him coming up the ladder there, and again, able to kill him. So interesting push by them to both go up the same ladder like I wasn't going to be looking there. So I'm not sure what the thought process was there, but able to get them and avenge Ghillie. Then I hear a car coming here, and I did notice this guy did have a Strela in his bag, so I'm going to lock onto this car. Unfortunately, the guy went ahead and bailed, so I didn't really get anything out of that one there, but it was a good try. So unfortunately, he got the warning a little bit too up front there. So fast forward here, I just bought Ghillie back, and there's a team that literally bailed out of a helicopter as soon as I bought him and is hunting me, just coming straight after me. They must have a UAV up, and you can see there, immediately I'm getting downed. Both these guys just came out of the helicopter, so they're basically kill racing, which is funny given how this game ends. I'm going to get up, I'm going to stem, and I'm going to reposition, try and get on cover. I can hear him coming up the ladder again, so I'm going to get ready. When I hear him, I have my AK-105, which is ground loot, and get shots on him. He's got a 3 plates. I down him. I'm going to finish him, but his buddy, unfortunately, had line of sight on me and was able to take me out with bullets, and then I believe they mollied me at the very end there. So right to the gulag. Here I am with my random teammate running the Desert Eagle. This is actually, I really am kind of struggling with pistols in the gulag, but the Desert Eagle, and I'm getting better with the base X12, but the Desert Eagle here is a lot of fun to use, especially it seems to be a lot easier. Just hit your, it really rewards accuracy. If you hit your shots, you're gonna kill them. Compared to the X12, just a lot. It seems like there's such a lower damage that a lot can happen in between of you getting shots at him. So I shoot that guy, hit him with a molly. The Molotov ends up killing him. Here we go. I'm going to reposition. The warden is there, the jailer. And here we go. The last guy, hit him with 2 shots with the Eagle, close range. I believe my teammate helped out a little bit there as well, thankfully. So coming back, Ghillie and I went through quite a bit here, did a safe cracker and things like that to get money. We ended up going to the nearest loadout drop that just came down, and here you can see we spot this team. I mount the fight light that I got from my loadout, and you can see even with the long barrel I believe I'm running here on this build, it's still kind of all over the place. I think I have the long barrel on this build. I don't remember. I've changed it since then. So you saw us engage them. We went through multiple engagements with them, and we ended up jumping on the train and repositioning all the way around them. And I knew they were down by the water because that's where he swam to. So here we go. I see the one, start letting him up, and then I see the second guy in the water. So these guys were just hanging out in the water and into the circle, which is crazy. And I think it's the same team. So at this point, the fight light there, the rate of fire, the build, not the greatest. You can see how inaccurate it was. So we're going to end up rolling out of there, and we go with the circle, get high ground here. And we're just trying to patrol, wait for that team to roll in on us because we're not really sure. They rotated out away from us. At this point, Ghillie spots a guy on the other roof, but then we hear guys coming up the stairs. So this could be that team we were just engaging. I'm going to mount the fight light. I do have the bipod foregrip here. So I mount this thing, and as soon as they open the door, I just dump with them. I down one, tell Ghillie to push. I'm going to throw in a flash grenade, and then I'm going to push in. And you can see that guy was definitely flashed there. He must have downed Ghillie. Pure luck right there, right where the flash hit him, because he was running to the wall, couldn't really see what he's doing. So the flash finally worked to my advantage. Now, with the circle rotation, we need to move out of that circle. So we're just kind of slowly creeping. We're not sprinting. We don't want to make noise. And here's a team downstairs, which scares the heck out of me. So we run upstairs, and then this other guy just runs past Ghillie. I light him up. We need to reposition. We don't have time to fight two teams there. So we reposition, trying to get out of there. Our main goal right now is we can't stay there and fight. We need to get in a better position here with the circle. Now, there's other teams on these roofs across from us. So I'm telling Ghillie, basically, we can't stay up here. We need to keep rotating. So we're going to parachute off this roof. We're just going to keep rotating hard left on this circle. We're looking for the highest buildings we can get to within the circle to try and establish high ground and kind of take a breather here while we look at the circle and kind of assess our next options here. So here, we're going to go upstairs. I'm plating, looting some things here and there. And we're just trying to, again, wait for these other teams to rotate in on us at this point. So just kind of checking out, trying to peek outside and not get shot. Ghillie's going to look around the corner here and call out a guy. So there's a guy that just parachuted down here. We both push. He got stuck in the corner. I don't think he knew we were there. We were able to get him, and then we're getting shot by another team. So we run back inside through the gas. At this point, we're both kind of freaking out because of our gas positioning with the circle. So I'm telling Ghillie we need to basically go out these windows and rotate to our right at this point, which is left rotation on the circle. And we need to rotate around so these guys don't see us leave the building, because they're obviously positioned behind the building. So going out this window here and going through the gas, making this gas play, they're not going to see us. They're going to be waiting for us to come probably through where they originally saw us on the left-hand side of the building there. So we make it through. We come down here, and at this point, we want to get up the stairs. So our goal here is we need to get high ground, and we need to establish oversight on the remainder of the circle. Now, there's not a lot of teams left, so at this point, we're thinking there's probably guys on this roof because everyone wants high ground in the latter ends of the game like this. So we're just walking up. We're crouching and walking. We're not sprinting. And Ghillie's going to peek that door, come around the corner here, and instantly just two guys right there, and Ghillie just crushed both of them. And the one guy tried to run, and he died over the ledge, and Ghillie got the other guy here. So good play by Ghillie there. Good thing we didn't sprint up those stairs because these guys definitely would have hurt us. So with the circle rotation here, I'm checking the other rooftops, trying to get in, see if I can get on another rooftop. Obviously, you can see where the circle's moving now. So we need to cross the street and basically get over to that gas station. So that you'll recognize this as the ground war map that I'm sure hopefully a lot of you have played by now. So we do kind of know where we are at this point. Ghillie's going to call out a guy here on our left. He's going to engage him before I get down there. And right there, Ghillie gets the kill. So great play by Ghillie. Just crushed that guy. So here, we're using the Ferris wheel as cover. We need to get behind this wall. So our position, I'm telling Ghillie we need to move behind the wall and use it. Put it between us and the enemy so we have some sort of cover. And here's the two teams that are left here. I'm just going to start unloading with the fight light. Ghillie's doing the same with his guns. I'm going to toss those grenades because I downed one dude with the fight light. Ghillie downed another guy who was part of the other team. And right there, we ended up cleaning them both up and getting the win. So crazy, crazy ending. And I really wanted to show the whole game, but there was some downtime. But there was a lot of other firefights that were a little bit more drawn out where we had to reposition and things like that. But this video, I didn't want to make it too long for the first really how to win the Warzone gameplay videos. But the things to keep in mind here are there's obviously a little bit of luck. Warzone 2 seems to be definitely a lot more difficult, I think, than Warzone 1 because it rewards the weapons have more recoil. It's not as straightforward, and there's obviously a huge element of looting. So it's more of a regular, or I guess an old school battle royale, similar to like PUBG, which is something that I really like. These type of wins are very, very rewarding. The key here, again, going back to like Blackout from Black Ops 4, which is my first battle royale and where they took a lot of inspiration from it in this game, obviously, is circle rotation. You never want to really go straight into the circle. You always want to rotate to the short end of the circle and take out everybody around the circle. So let me know your thoughts down below. 12 kill win from Ghillie and I. Let me know your thoughts. How many wins do you guys have? Till next time, this is Buffering Gaming, out.